Hello everybody. Zombies are taking over the world. It is up to Covana, a fire officer, who is very unlucky, but very graceful, and is an axeman, to save himself, because he's a greedy potato.
These are the enzymes. Mash the enter key so I can get into the game faster.
So everyone, there was no hope of survival for Kurt. But maybe there is hope, because he's not a useless potato. He is a useful potato. I dropped something. Hopefully that wasn't important. It wasn't. This is how I died. Well, you're a Debbie Downer, aren't you, game? Everything is weird in Covana town.
It was a day like any other. The game was still loading at this point. It was a game. It was a day like any other. It was a game like one that doesn't run very well. And this is how I died. Okay, I've survived for 3 minutes so far.
So our little friend Kurt had no idea what was happening.
It just felt like a day like any other. You know. He saw the bleach and thought it would be a really bad idea to take it in case he thought it was a beverage later. He grabbed a little bit of food. The oven and the floor were all empty. And he was reading a book about fun. That was funny. He thought it was funny. Didn't he? There was a bunch of things he didn't want to risk grabbing in case that everything went wrong. So he grabbed the kitchen knife. Closed some curtains around his house to avoid peeping Toms. Kurt was very paranoid about everything. But this window didn't have curtains. This drove Kurt crazy. And also there's a cupboard out that spawned outside. Oh. Alright, and no, this is not gonna be another one of the Last Man on Earth things, even though I did like it, it's not something that was received particularly well. So I'm not going to do it again. You know, I just like having a bit of backstory for my characters that are gonna die, probably. Oh, I'm really, really, really hot. Ooh, beta blockers. That's a thing. Grab mine. Oh, no. Kurt was beginning... Ooh, wait, have they... Oh, they've updated the graphics since the last time I've played. I thought something was weird. Kurt was beginning to feel a bit hot. He thought it would be best to unequip his shirt. Ah, yeah, this game definitely looks better. Glue. I don't want any. A pool key. Ooh, that's an interesting weapon. Equipping my secondary slot. Bloop. Oh, I'm still looking for a sheep. And now I have one. A sheep. Yes, a sheep. Equip that in my secondary instead of a pool cue. And ooh, a skirt. Where are my pants? Sweater, shoes, pants. Ooh, okay, so that just changes the color of my pants. Oops. But it is less hot. I'm just gonna keep that open right there. Overall baddie status. Okay. Next point at that many XP. And those are my traits. Oh, I can't. Now I can get in here. Kurt. I had no idea what was going on. I need to stop roleplaying. Ooh, boredom reduction. Mine. Ooh, I hope that wasn't Twilight. If that was Twilight, my guy will just kill himself. He has a fear of Twilight. Okay, now he's closed that window. Let's hope that doesn't screw him over in a bit. That was his inventory. He really wanted to close that stupid window. He was fortifying his house. And then he began to hurt him. No, stop it, Kurt. Fine, or do. Not much. I keep pushing escape to close that because I might have been playing a little bit of Forge Quest before I started. And that's how you close things. I just sort of... Dang it. Ooh, dog food. That sounds ooh, dry ramen noodles. Ooh, man. I don't have a lot of beverages. I'm gonna grab these. Kurt decided it would be a great day to... Oh, no! It was a really hot day that day. And the fact that his neighbors were trying to rip out his eyeballs was really not helping. He then proceeded to stab all of his neighbors with his kitchen knife. It was very horrifying, even for this fireman. He decided that these zombies were not allowed to be on his lawn anymore. Not knowing why his neighbors were trying to eat his brains, he just assumed that they were zombies and proceeded to rip out their eyeballs with his kitchen knife. Kurt was very resourceful. Wow. I am really just making myself feel really good about myself. See, I told you, a little bit of mental re-encouragement can go a long way. Kurt ran back inside his house, not knowing what in the world was happening. Sat down and started to play piano. He played piano and got really bored really quickly. He never really had a knack for that musical thing. The dead people outside were really confusing to our friend Kurt. He decided he would go to his neighbor's house and see if they knew what was going on. He closed his door behind him. It was very normal. He walked over to his neighbor's house to see that their yard was even more infested than his was. He proceeded to walk in the opposite direction, to turn around, and take them out in epic fashion. His kitchen knife broke in that last zombie. He needed to get inside quickly. So he got inside. It's very simple. That's broken. So, repair? Oh, nah, I can't. Boop. He threw his kitchen knife on the ground, wondering, with these brave words in his mind, this is not gonna end well. He knew that it would not end well. From the moment he stepped back outside his house, and ran away from that zombie that was right there, he then proceeded to bash his head in with a baseball bat. It was a really dramatic bashing in of the head. He'd been in worse situations before. He then decided it would probably be the best idea to get a little bit of distance on the two guys to bash their head in from a distance. He was then beginning to run out of breath, so he walked in the opposite direction. Got around them, and then he cut his breath and continued to bash the head in of that zombie. Okay, I admit, I think doing the roleplay thing is a lot of fun, but ooh, Gert began to feel hungry. I'm not gonna do it, I swear. I'm just gonna keep drinking. Drinky, drinky, drink. Drinky, drinky, drink. Drinky, drinky, drink. Drinky, drinky, drink. Gert now really had to pee. Gert was really beginning to... No, stop it. Stop it. Oh! Eat all of the chips! He is now well fed. My skills. My next... Wow. I almost wish the skills were up, or the servers were up. I've survived for 7 in-game hours. You know, maybe if I survive maybe if I survive for long enough, this will become a series. Was that my house? Oh, frick. Ooh. Gert was in massive amounts of pain. He tried to flee. There was only one man he needed to find. This apocalypse was not going horribly well. You know, it appears that he had been bitten, or maybe just horribly slapped. And now he had to run away from all of his neighbors, and all of his friends, his accomplices in the many crimes he'd committed over the years. He just had to leave them all behind, because his window broke, and then all of the zombies knew that everything was going wrong. This is just how I play this game. I play it like I'm a narrator narrating a really... Ooh. I can see why he'd be panicking. It's just how I think when I'm in this game. He went for a nature walk, because nature walks save all. He ran out into the middle of a field, because that could not possibly go wrong. It went wrong. He began to walk slowly in the opposite direction. Ignore him. I should have turned off my Steam overlay for this. He took his sweater. Oh, can I only do that if I'm standing still? Yes, I can. Bandages. Rip bandages. Ooh, I equipped it. Oops. Ooh. He knew he needed some first aid, but he needed... What does bed? Reduce your panic. Take. Pills. And apply a bandage. I need to apply a bandage to my groin. Ooh. Run. Okay. Apply a bandage to my groin. Boom. Bandage equipped. Apply a bandage to the right forearm. Now run! Run, you fool! He found what appeared to be the heart of... He found he had reached the beach. Not his best place to be, because he knew that if anything came from the side, he would be really badly screwed. He equipped bandages to stop the bleeding. I can rename a plastic bag. He just began to slowly walk in the opposite direction. These zombies really know where he is. There's no way he's gonna be getting out of this situation anytime soon. He needs first aid. He appears to have lost the zombies. he thought maybe right now would be the best time to just walk. Just have a nice relaxing walk in what he thought would be his last couple hours of life. He's smart. Staring out into the ocean. I'm so sorry. I told myself I would make this another narrator, but now I'm all set. Kurt knew he needed to find more shelter. He was also stupidly thirsty. He looked into the ocean, thought, nah. He needed to find a place that he could call his home, since his home got broken into by zombies, and is now not really very secure anymore. He should have taken what was in the fridge. There's so much stuff that he should have done but didn't do. He's just hoping that no more zombies are following him. Because if they are, he's a bit screwed. He needs a sharp weapon or a tool. Also, beginning to feel very sleepy. You needed to find some place. Oh, I've been detected. I need to find shelter. The things I need is some shelter so I can get a beverage, go to sleep, have a nap. And what is that noise? Is that more water? With all these zombies around, he knows that if he does anything, he's gonna die. If he eats potato, he's going to die. If he tries to fight, he's going to die. He is like a ninja. They stay back and fight, they're a bit scared. Sorry to say it. There's nowhere was safe. Just had to wander. Forever. There's no way he's getting out of this situation. He's very panicked. Not very. He's barely panicked. He's very relaxed, given the current situation. Probably because of his relaxing walk along the beach. He knows, whatever happens, he will take a bunch of these zombies with him. Ah. This would not be me in the apocalypse, by the way. If I was in the apocalypse, I'd need a lot of pants. He just wants to survive for one day. He'd feel achieved at that point. But he knows he's not staying up the whole night. He never was able to pull all-nighters. All he's gonna do is run. He's just gonna find a good source of light and have a brawl. A good old-fashioned murder brawl. Chevy, Beatty. He thought the best way to end his great life was to get swarmed horrifically. Then he tried to run. It was failure. He just tried so hard to fight his way through the zombies. This would have been so much easier if he had anything with a blade. Anything with a blade. Swing your sword in random directions. The plan did not go well, and he was killed terrifically. I've been good, Covana. You have all been probably amazing. You're probably all insulting me in the comments for being an idiot. But have a nice day. I'll see you all later. Try not to die in the apocalypse. Thank you. Have a nice day.